Browns host the Giants Sunday at 1 o'clock at Huntington Bank Field. Let's do some things we're watching and then make some picks. Mary Kay, what are you watching Sunday?
It's something that I wrote about yesterday. Can Amari Cooper bounce back from his oh-so-slow start? He's only connected with Deshaun Watson on 5 of 17 targets for 27 yards. Those aren't Amari Cooper-like numbers. So he is so determined to get back on track this week. He says he's practiced like it's a game. That's how he knows how to get back to where he needs to be. He's humbled, motivated, and confident.
Ashley, what about you?
Well, I'm watching another rookie receiver from LSU on the opposite team. If you're having deja vu, it's because that was also the challenge for the Browns defense last week against the Jaguars. This week against the Giants, it's going to be Malik Neighbors, the number 6 overall pick in this year's draft. He is the second most targeted receiver in the NFL so far through 2 games. Jim Schwartz, the Browns defensive coordinator, compared him to Odell Beckham Jr. They, of course, been heaping praise on him so far. He had a really nice game against the Commanders in that loss for New York. So going to be a challenge for this Browns secondary that I think they're going to rise to the occasion for.
All right, a lot of SEC talk here early on, so I'll keep that theme going with a unit led by an SEC superstar, Myles Garrett. The Browns defense, they have been good this season. They really got after Trevor Lawrence. They harassed him, of course, on Sunday, but the one thing they haven't done is force a turnover. Now, they've come close. Myles Garrett has strip sacks in back-to-back games, but they were unable to recover those. They've gotten their hands on a bunch of footballs. Martin Emerson dropped a potential pick 6 on Sunday, while Denzel Ward has gotten his hands on a bunch of footballs. I think this is the week that this defense breaks through. They get a turnover. I actually think they might score a touchdown, which leads us to our picks for the game. This game feels for the Browns like it should go the same way that Thursday night game went for the Jets. Get out there, be efficient, and just win a game somewhat easily. Nothing's easy in the NFL, but just win a game that you should win on your home field. I think it's going to happen. I think the Browns will win this game 24-7. Ashley?
Well, we have almost identical scores, Dan, because I really think, having watched the Giants a little bit, I think this defense really has a chance to have a really fantastic game. I think this offense is going to score in the 20s for the first time this season. So I'm going Browns 24, Giants 6. Knowing they're having kicker issues, I'm counting on them not making that extra point.
Yeah, Graham Gano is out. They have turned to former Brown Greg Joseph. Mary Kay, who do you like?
Well, I feel like there might be a few more points in this game than you guys are predicting, and that is just because I feel like the Giants are coming in here with something to prove. Dexter Lawrence is talking about being ticked off coming in here. It's gut check time for them. Their coach, Brian Daboll, who was the former Browns offensive coordinator here, was really angry after that game. And I think it's a vibe check for the Giants. So I think they're going to come in here and they're really going to give the Browns their best effort. And I think they might score a few more points than what they have so far. So I'm going Browns 26-18.
So a clean sweep again. We kind of expected that. Browns, of course, are 1-1. The Giants are 0-2, so they are desperate to get that first win. We'll cover whatever happens at Huntington Bank Field at cleveland.com/Browns.